You are watching Huskin's Forex and Financial Market Brief. For a low-cost trial to premium Forex coaching, click on the link below.
Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Let's form fabulous, fantastic habits when it comes to Forex trading. Today is May 9th and today is your daily review and the preview of May 10th, your daily dose of events that shape the Forex markets. Let's discuss our results. We had one winner and two official no trades. Now these no trades which I'm talking about, if we had gone blind, they could be most likely would have been winners, but we do not go blind. That is why we had no trades. Let me share this chart with you all really quick. If you recall, yesterday I told you that I'd be buying from this 50% level, and I had my order out there. The market came one pip from filling me in, and it did not fill me in, and it went and hit a profit target of about 30 pips, but without me in that trade. Alright, so that was one no trade. Another no trade was the Aussie US dollar. The reason why we had this no trade was because the entire movement was that of the average true range, and we wouldn't be able to enter in because of that. In any case, if you just followed it blindly, you would have perhaps wanted to enter in at about the 2-3-ish area, and you would have had about 15 pips at least before it went against you. So these two officially are no trades, though they were both New Zealand as well as the Australia was close to be being winners in case we did not have the average true range blocking us. So that's something which I wanted to share. The only trade which we did have was the GBP USD. We had the 7 o'clock news and we were trading the reversal of that. So we would have got in around here, and then it just went one direction after that. So that would have been an easy 35 pip winner, and that's our only trade for the day. All right, now let's look at the markets. Let's start with the US 30, which is your Dow Jones. What are we doing with the Dow Jones? You look at this particular trend line, we've yet kept it intact. Yes, we're seeing a doji out here, but it's in an uptrend. I'm not seeing a reversal yet. It might consolidate a little bit. It might bounce off this trend line again, or then it might come and try to bounce out of this trend line. But in any case, we are not looking to sell into this rally, not as yet. Now, US dollar made a very important move now. You see these highs out here? Alright, so we made highs. This was the first close above these highs. It's a significant close. That means it's signaling a bullish trend for the US dollar. That is what the charts are telling us. And another thing which you need to watch out for is that normally the US dollar is inversely related to the Dow, but that is not being holding up over the last 3 months. You want to have a look at it. We say insert, price overlay, and we look at the Dow on the same chart. All right. So see, technically when US dollar goes up, the Dow comes down. But over the last few days, the US dollar and the Dow, both of them are going up in the same direction. This is the relationship which it used to have. When US dollar goes down, Dow goes up. When the Dow comes down, the US dollar goes up. But it's not holding on to that inverse relationship now. And the US dollar is making new highs, as well as the Dow Jones industrial average is making new highs. Now let's see what's happening with the gold. Okay, so now remember I told you that I'll be looking to buy the gold from the 1200-ish area. So I still stand by that. Or eventually when we break these trend lines, at that time again I might have a gold buy. That only if the commitments of traders report, only if that tells me there is a buy trade, only and only then will I be buying the gold. Till then, the technicals on gold look as if we have room to go down. The fundamentals on gold look that we have lots of room to go up. What kind of fundamentals I'm talking about? The entire world demand of gold was bought up by Chinese grannies in 1 month. So just can you imagine that? 1/10 of the world's physical demand of gold was sucked off in 1 month. So this is physical demand, and with money printing going on all over the world, these fiat currencies, they have to fall. Gold cannot be printed out of thin air, so the production remains the same. So that is the reason why we should see the price of gold increase fundamentally, but technically it still has room to fall. So now let's talk about a little bit of news which came out. The Australian employers boosted payrolls more than 4 times the economists estimated for April, as the job market weathers a weaker domestic outlook. The Aussie jumped and then it came back. All right, we already saw that trade. The number of people employed rose by 50,100 from a month earlier, after a revised 31,100 drop in March. Now, this is what the Statistic Bureau said. Now, this compares with the median estimate of 11,000 rise, which the analysts were expecting. So, they were expecting 11,000 and 50,000 jobs were added. The jobless rate fell to 5.5% from 5.6%. The data underscore the resilience of the world's 12th largest economy, which has been driven by investment in resources to meet China's demand. And then we also had a trade, and this was our winning trade on the Bank of England stimuli. So let's see what that was all about. The Bank of England left its stimulus program unchanged as officials assess recent signs of strength in the economy after it returned to growth in the first quarter. Armed with quarterly economic forecast, the nine-member Monetary Policy Committee kept the target for asset purchases at £375 billion, now, which is about 584 billion US dollars. Now, as forecasted by nearly all the economists which were surveyed. So that is the reason why we went against our outlook. This trade, not against our outlook, but against the initial movement, the GBP USD trade. So at 7 o'clock we had initial movement up, and then we sold into that, and we went at some handsome profits because of that. So that's about it right now. Let's preview for tomorrow. Now tomorrow we have the Canadian employment numbers which will be released, and last month I did not trade it, but this month it's good to go. So we have one trade from tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Uh, that's it, guys. Have a fantastic day, and God bless. Bye for now.